Hello, Potato. We are out here at Cal Expo today for the opening day of the 2023 California State Fair and Food Festival. The fair's actually been open for about an hour already, so that's why there's no lines out front like you may have seen in past year's videos. We're running a little late for reasons that will be sort of explained in next week's Weekend Magic. So I believe last year I commented, I certainly felt it, I think I said it in the video, that last year's fair felt kind of like a dress rehearsal. Just didn't seem as busy, didn't seem as full, there definitely weren't as many vendors. So we'll see if another year of the endemic era of our existence has allowed them to go a little bit closer to back to kind of pre-end of the world normal. Now, in the past few weeks, we've gone to the Sacramento County Fair and the Placer County Fair, and in both of those, I commented that the weather was really, really nice. While I won't be making those comments today, we are under an excessive heat warning for the entire weekend here, probably for the entire run of the State Fair. So I feel like there's a possibility that we aren't going to make it as far today as we otherwise would, but we plan to come at least 3 times, so we'll have chances to make sure we see everything the State Fair has to offer this year. For example, I saw something that says they have dragons this year, and I'm definitely psyched to check out some dragons, as well as, of course, some really unhealthy food, stuff on a stick, stuff deep fried, stuff in a bucket, and of course, a cinnamon roll, because the State Fair cinnamon rolls are better than, say, your average like Cinnabon stuff. But of course, before we get to any of that, we have to navigate our way through security. They've brought back the clear bag policy again this year. So I have unpacked everything from the void satchel into clear bags, and we're gonna hopefully make it through there. They do say you can bring your real purse in the clear bag. As long as it's empty, it's empty. Everything from it is in another bag, like where all the camera stuff goes. And so we didn't have a problem with the county fair, didn't have a problem last year at the State Fair, so I'm hoping there won't be any for this either. But that's enough talking. It is already over 90 degrees out here, just so you know. It's supposed to break 100 today, which, I don't know where you are, but to me, that's a little on the hot side. But yeah, let's cut this part off, try to get through security, and I will see you inside the 2023 California State Fair and Food Festival. All right, so we've made it through security. We are now inside the fair. As you can see, it's still fairly early on the first day. So if there was a giveaway thing, that has ended. We did miss out on that, but we do have everything else here to look forward to. So I think our first stop, so there we have the Food Festival Pass. So I did not do that this year for a couple reasons. One, when I ordered tickets online, that wasn't there. I did see it when we came to pick up our passes that it was here again, but I didn't see it online when I was paying for things, and I figured I wasn't going to do it this year because the second reason, last year I kind of struggled to find things to use the tickets on, so I figured we're just going to skip that this year. We'll just get what looks interesting and not what is on promotion. But speaking of a food that looks interesting, I think we should probably start off with a good old country fair cinnamon roll. Normally, I would try to get a nice shot of the fountain spraying water with all the county flags flapping, and it appears that died during COVID. We don't have the fountain anymore. We don't have the flags anymore. We also don't have Raging Waters anymore. I thought that they had said another company had bought it and was going to reopen it, but apparently if that's happening, it didn't happen in time for this year's State Fair. So I guess to try to kind of hide it, they have put a cooling station in with like one of those big swamp cooler things, some chairs to sit in. So sponsored by Bonnie Plumbing. So they make they install air conditioners, so that should be reasonably cool once that comes necessary. Probably pretty crowded though. Also interesting, maybe we'll come back for that. Giant baby bottles, cold as your ex's heart. Not a big fruity person, but I am a gimmicky container person, so maybe we'll come back for that. But yeah, it's gonna be the first year that I've come to the State Fair that the water park isn't open. It's in the past it was, I think it was called Water World USA, and then Raging Waters bought it up, And yeah, they shut it down. I guess last year was the last season for it. And as you can tell, they've not been doing much of a job of keeping it up. Some overgrown grass, there's a lot of dead grass. Kind of an eyesore actually. But hopefully next year it'll be back better than ever. And people will go there and get cooled off. Of course, over there we have the stage where lots of musicians will be playing. We don't plan to come to any of those. Certainly won't be staying for any today. That's going to just be way too late to stick around today. So let's continue on to find our cinnamon rolls.
Do you folks already have the AM PM app?
I don't think I do. But I can.
If you download it, you get a chance. You can spin the wheel, and you'll win one of these prizes. I'm actually holding one of the prizes. On there, you got a free hot dog, free breakfast sandwich. Takes about 2 minutes if you'd like to sign up. AM/PM T-shirt.
Sure. So I haven't even made it to the cinnamon rolls yet. We've already got ourselves a free AM/PM shirt just for signing up for the app. Which turns out I already actually had the app. I just apparently wasn't signed up for it anymore. I mean, I was kind of hoping for the coffee cup, but shirt's good. Probably not going to fit me, but a shirt's good. So my wife did a little bit better than me. She got hot dog socks. I don't know that they're going to get worn, but they definitely have more personality than that t-shirt. So still not the coffee cup, but probably collector's wise, probably the better thing. Okay, so it would not be a trip to the State Fair on the opening day if we didn't start out with a country fair cinnamon roll. Now, if all you've ever had is like Cinnabon or like those Pillsbury things that come out of a tube, you've never had a real proper cinnamon roll. These are done like in deep dishes, get a nice crust on the side, they're thick, they're cakey, you get a big dose of cream cheese frosting. And I thought, you know, they had like the maple bacon cinnamon bomb version and the cinnamon toast crunch cereal version, but you know what? I've had those before, and when it comes down to it, nothing beats a basic, hot, gooey, crunchy cinnamon roll. Also, they got new tables this year in here. It's nice. The camera doesn't fall through them. Food doesn't fall through them. It's an improvement. Look at like good, tight, thick dough in there, all properly cooked. Crusty cinnamon sugar on the outside because it's in pans they've probably been using for 30 years. This is a cinnamon roll. Yep, this is the way you start off a trip to the State Fair. T-pose.
Don't know why she's riding so high. Should I think twice, should I do right by me before she gets to saying goodbye? Should I think twice, should I do right by me? Yeah. She said that living with me is breaking her down. Yeah. She would never be free when I was around. Cause she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care. My baby don't care. Thank you. Rockin' little band from Liverpool, right there. Guys, my name is Jimmy, and don't forget our wineries of the day are Ferrari Carano and Oak Ridge Winery. So get over and sample some of their wines. Just let your love fly like a bird on a wing. Let your love bind you to all living things. Let your love shine. Know what I mean? That's the reason. Just let your love shine. You know what I mean? That's the reason. Now let your love flow.
Do you know what time it is? It's Wine Slushy O'Clock in our official California State Fair and Food Festival wine slushy mug, which may actually be exactly the same as last year's. But from Save Mart, we have a wine slushy. It is the strawberry mango moscato, which is, I think we got last year as well, but it was good last year. So, you know, why mess with a good thing? We started with a cinnamon roll like every year. We'll have a mango, strawberry, moscato wine slushy. Mango and strawberry, not flavors I generally go for, but in this it works. Yep, that's actually, I think, maybe stronger than last year. Can definitely taste the mango. The strawberry is almost more of an aroma, but most importantly, I can taste the wine. So normally we would do the inside stuff now, but before it gets any hotter, I think we should go ahead and take a walk around the farm, enjoy our wine slushy, and check out the farm. Of course, it's a big display of California's agricultural heritage and culture. And you know, people think of California as being like, you know, just San Francisco and LA, but no, there's so much more to California. If you go between San Francisco and LA, there are just hundreds of miles of nothing but fields. It's quite boring to drive through, actually. Of course, there's also Anderson's pea soup. So do we have a blacksmith again this year? It doesn't look like it. We have some information about how to set up your home garden. I'm guessing that is the how not to do it display. Those look pretty seriously chopped. And these look like they're the same signs from last year that related to plants that didn't actually exist in here, so we'll skip them. Yep, no blacksmith again this year. Looks like that's where they're doing the passport hunt is back. I don't think the passport hunt was here last year, so that's cool. You win like a bag of apple slices or something if you complete this. Let's check out the insect pavilion, brought to you by the California Department of Food and Agriculture.
You guys, when you were kids in Modesto, did you guys do the
Lots and lots of dead bugs, but I think there are generally some live ones in here. So it's okay to use your mobile flashlight. Oh, I think I see him in the food dish there, though. Yeah, there he is. I don't know if it shows him on camera or not. See him? Do you see him? I see him. He's ugly. I like him behind glass just fine. That's exactly where you should be. The Australian walking stick. The only devil stick. Do you see it? Oh, there he is. Right there. I think you can see him over the glare now. By the time you see the two-spotted assassin bug, you're already dead. Oh no, actually no, there he is. There he is at the back. Right there between the leaves. The bees. The bees, not the bees. Here's another one where this is the only way you want to see them, behind glass. The American cockroach. Most of them are up here though, not so much down there by the actual pizza or the banana. But up here, I assume, trying to find a way out. I think the fish all done dried up. Oh, there's some over here. Even underwater, it's too hot out here to do too much moving around. And over in this part of the farm, we have a variety of the foods that are grown here in California. For example, we have rice. We have, it's like zucchini over here. Big zucchini plants. Got jalapeno peppers. It says cantaloupes, but I suspect they're probably muskmelons. But they certainly do. They do seem to be enjoying this this sunlight. Got some melons growing in there. Wonder how long before people here steal them or throw them. We got a watermelon over here. A few watermelons growing nicely. Again, if they're still here by Sunday, I will be shocked. Like if any of these melons are still here when this video drops, I would be absolutely surprised. Back over here we have eggplant, we've got corn, we've got, what are these? There's no sign on these, and I on sight do not recognize them. They're definitely not corn, I can tell you that. Who's that turkey in here? I'm thinking these are tomatoes? They look like tomatoes to me. Yeah, there we go. There's some tomatoes growing on the plant. There's tomatoes, and then of course, the highlight, the absolute highlight of the farm, the creepy haunted gazebo, which is, I don't know, maybe because it's so bright out here today, but it's somehow looking less creepy and more just kind of sorry for itself. It's could do with a little TLC or at least a little bit of extra spooking up, but I do love that bamboo behind it. I wish I could grow like bamboo in the backyard of Void Manor. Look how awesome that looks. Love to have bamboo like that. Oh, well, maybe not with R plus Y scratched into it, but how beautiful that bamboo is. Love to have some of that. Let's get out of the sun for a minute and take a nice relaxing walk through the forest at California Forest Center. I guess brought to us by the Forest Foundation. This is a place where at least you used to always be able to get like little tree seedlings and take them home and either have them grow out of control somewhere in your yard, or have them just like die unceremoniously. But we have wildlife in here this year, though. Over here we have the mystery exhibit. You're not allowed to know what the mystery exhibit is, so don't ask. It's probably a piece of wood. You look shocked to have ended up here. Of course, we have some wonderful wood sculptures here in the forest. I think that one's been here for like a long time. I think this one, though, this one looks newer. It also looks to be of a different artist and a different art style. How much wood does California use? Apparently, I mean, it doesn't actually answer the question, but we apparently import a lot of it, and a lot of people are employed by it. So I guess we know what the group behind the forest exhibit actually represents now. I guess he doesn't like to be on camera. We'll move on. From the side, at first, I totally thought this was a sculpture of the Predator.
Hey, thanks for coming out.
Stage at the California State Fair and Food Festival. Coors Light is helping to keep stock momentum too, all summer long with prizes like a custom.
So all I've had to eat so far today has been a cinnamon roll and a large quantity of wine. So I think we should probably find some actual food. So what we have options, and a lot of familiar ones here. We have this kind of mysterious one with no signage on it at all. The fact that it's Pepsi. Well, that's a new thing this year too. Is the fair is now apparently a Pepsi event. It's always been a Coke event as long as I can remember, but now it's all Pepsi. Which, not a big fan of Pepsi. Got Matty Moos. Got funnel cakes. Not exactly a lunch thing. Got roasted corn with Kool-Aid on tap, but not on the corn, hopefully. Of course, we have the Dole Whip, that lovely taste of Disney right here in the state capital, and it's 100% vegan. It's got Milo's. The pizza's pretty good. Oh my God, it's hot out here. It is so hot right here in the kids' midway. And I think we've run out of food options over here. But the face painting, if you want to sweat that right off, let's head back the other direction. I've always found something about the Rainbow Zen booth to be vaguely creepy. Not 100% sure what it is, because like Rainbow's End implies like treasure, but it also feels like just somehow, I don't know, unpleasant to me. Maybe it's the animals, or that like big dark cloud of cotton candy behind the rainbow. I don't know what it is. I've always found this booth a little creepy. That's another new thing this year I forgot to mention earlier. I just didn't think to mention earlier. So last year they had a rule that you couldn't be an unaccompanied minor after, I think it was 5 p.m. This year, it's no unaccompanied minors at all. I guess somebody must have realized either that the sort of unaccompanied minors that get up to shenanigans after 5 o'clock also get up to shenanigans before 5 o'clock. Or perhaps it's just a matter that they realize that an unaccompanied minor at 4:30 is likely equally unaccompanied at 5:01. We have Soul on a Roll Sack back this year. They were really good last year. That is a definite possibility this year. And looks like we have over here a boba tea truck. Bubblicious Flavor Fusion. Now that's not really a food thing, but I haven't had any caffeine today. So a boba tea might not be bad. They got Thai milk tea, brown sugar lattes, Vietnamese coffee. I feel like this, they have egg rolls and pot stickers. I feel like we may be coming back to this, if not today's video, in one of the following state fair videos. So we're kind of on the main food drag now. I'm just kind of trying to get a feel of what our options are. It's a lot of familiar places, like we've had the Chinese food booth before. We've had stuff from Bubble Cone before. That is a very cute booth. Machete Fresh Coconut. I'm not sure that's necessarily totally interested in that, but I love the presentation of it. Got corn in a cup. Which, could get some street corn in a cup, but still not street corn in a corn. They got like walking tacos though. Not seeing a ton of new stuff this year. Sadly, I'm seeing a lack of some of the things we did really like in the past. The pie truck from last year doesn't appear to be here. Of course, bacon with a bacon escape, I think it was called. which hasn't been here since wasn't here last year either. I think they were last here in 2019, maybe 2018. They were really good. I know they're in. I think they're in the 2018 I did a video. I think they're in those.
Les gens marqués, on me distingue dans l'argile que par le sang de son sifflement. La chacalaria, protéger son île, ici, pour braver la guardia civile. C'est une île de paradis.
All right, so there's not a lot of new food offerings this year. I'm seeing a lot of stuff from last year. Sadly, not the pie truck, which I really enjoyed. That's not back. But pretty much everything else is, like that coffee truck and the Indian truck. And yeah, just not seeing anything particularly new and exciting. And maybe it's just because I'm too hot, and maybe it's just because I haven't eaten anything, but I drank a large quantity of wine. But yeah, nothing new is really exciting this year, so I decided to go with one of the things I really enjoyed last year, Soul on a Roll Sachs Bayou Classic, which is shrimp and gator with a, like, as I recall last year, a very interesting pickled slaw and like a spicy remoulade sauce. I could swear last year it had crawfish on it too. I'd have to go back and watch that video again, but this year it's shrimp and gator, and it does look quite good. It is classified as a po' boy. And yeah, as you can see here, it's fairly straightforward stuff, but should be good all the same. It was good last year. No reason to think it won't be this year. It's also quite messy. See if I can get it hit. Ah, I've lost a shrimp. Well, I didn't get on the camera, that's a good thing. Now the seasoning on this is really good. Very messy though. I was kind of expecting spicy. After I wanted it to be spicy, I was expecting a little spicier. It's spicy. If you didn't like spice, you're not going to like this. But compared to my memory of it last year, I think the gator last year was a lot tougher. The gator this year is much more tender than last year's. I don't know, maybe this is just a more tender gator. I don't know. I remember last year it being almost like squid-like in its chewiness. This year, not so much. It's kind of more like almost like a tough chicken texture than how chewy it was last year. But it's really good, really flavorful. A decent amount of heat, not too much. But if you don't like heat, again, it's not going to be something you're going to be into. And I do feel like so far in this video, all we've done is food that I did in literally the same video last year. So, I mean, hopefully we'll find something new and exciting to try. But if it comes down to it, I'm going to get things that I know I like rather than get things that I don't think I'm going to like unless they're like really interesting. So we'll see what goes there. Well, my sandwich is getting cold though. Well, I mean, as cold as anything can get in 90+ degree heat. So I'm going to go ahead and eat it. And then we'll go find... I think maybe we'll go inside and look around in the air-conditioned areas for a bit. Normally do that first. I think we're getting to a point in the day now where it's a good time to switch into indoor mode and see what the vendors are selling this year. Are you the new mascot? Looking good. So I guess that means Poppy's officially gone. Rest in peace, Poppy. All right, we have temporarily escaped from the heat of the outdoors, and we're doing what we normally would have done first thing upon having our cinnamon roll, which is check out buildings A and B, which used to be the county's exhibits. Every county in the state would send a display, and over the years, since like the 90s, that's dwindled to virtually nothing. So now it is the California Fresh building, where we focus on, much like the farm, we focus on the food that California provides both itself and the nation, and I guess the world. So you can see a breakdown here of what each county produces. For example, San Mateo County, where I grew up, produces absolutely nothing. It produces, looks like weeds, which, yeah, that sounds about right. But if we go up to here, let's see, where are we? I'm looking at the state from the wrong side, yeah, because here's Sacramento County. We've got tomatoes, we've got, looks like the apples are El Dorado County. Looks like we've just kind of got tomatoes for Sacramento. Where's Placer? There's Placer over there. Produces gold and wood, so no food out of Placer apparently. Nevada's not much better. Let's circle around to the right side of the state. I never really thought about how close apparently to the border we must be to be all the way over here. But in Nevada, looks like it just produces hay. Sierra wood. So I guess the farther up you get, the less edible things you get, at least till you get to Modoc, where we can say happily, hello, potato. Should go to Modoc County. Let's do like a potato festival. That could be fun. We should look and see if there's an event thing here that has like a potato festival. Yeah, here's all the stuff that California produces. Make a flower arrangement. See how the kaleidoscope changes the image. Photograph and share your flowers with your friends today. Hashtag #CAFresh. These flowers, despite this only being the first day of the fair, these flowers look like they have seen some stuff. It's ooh, their magnets on them are kind of weird. Let's do this kind of burnt one. Let's get the purple out of there. Let's put all these like little burnt looking ones, these like fiery ones right here in the center. And then look through the kaleidoscope. This work? Yeah, it sort of works. Oh, it doesn't twist though. So you can't twist it, but you can see how it changes. Oops, so we can hold it steady while I move stuff around. Yeah, kaleidoscopes are fun. Nobody here wants to be a scarecrow. So just like imagine your face in that. That's actually, honestly, for like a face cutout thing, that's actually pretty cool. So I mentioned when we walked in here about county exhibits. This is like what they were like. Mono County here, Mendocino County. Yeah, every county would have a display. Sorry if I turned the camera too fast there. Every county would have a display kind of like one of these, which would have like pamphlets about what to do in the county, or like samples of like Jelly Belly jelly beans. And yeah, I guess no one's really into that anymore. I guess maybe that's an old person thing, but you know what apparently isn't an old person thing? Pigeon fancying. We have rare pigeons. That one right there, the Commoner Tumbler, looks almost like an owl. That was pretty cool. I like that one. That's my favorite. That's the official pigeon of Void of Intelligence now. The Commoner Tumbler. Remember that. It'll be on the test later. So this is interesting. We have the Brenda Novak book stream. Now they always have like California authors here, but I don't think I've ever seen anyone bring their own accommodations with them like this. Now, I'm sure I've seen her books. I mean, it looks like she's got a lot of them. I'm sure I've seen her books in the bookshop, but I'm guessing it's kind of like she's like maybe a cozy mystery person. And also some Catherine Coulter stuff. So they're not all hers. There's Maycomer, there's Coulter. Maybe they are going to swap out writers. Is there information on the sign? No, just get an autographed, personalized copy from the author. But they have bags and coats too. So that's, or sweaters, sweatshirts. That's what they are. So yeah, that's a neat thing. Plus, she brings her own air conditioning, which it's nice in here, but it would never be bad to have a little bit more air conditioning.
Here we go. We're gonna put you in the mood, baby. Alright, that's a second line. Get y'all people know that. You can get up and walk around. You can sit in your seat, but what you're gonna do is feel good, baby. You're gonna feel really good.
Thank you.
If I sit down from the bathroom,
Can't get in that way. They got Tinkerbell. They got waving Neckos. Those are expensive though. They got Virgin Marys. Got Hello Kitties. That's Maru. Oh, look at that. Little pumpkin. Maybe I'm just hot and tired, but this is so far the most interesting booth I've seen here. Doritos backpack, Skittles, got Stitch and Angel, I think it's supposed to be. Got Cheetos pillows, Goldfish pillows. Yeah, that's the best booth yet. This one's not bad either, though. Now here we go. The knockoff video game system. Sonic 2, Street Fighter 2. Hits me right in the childhood. I have one of these. I wonder if it has Street Fighter on it. I should dig it out and look. No, it's Christmas one year.
every Super Nintendo game, every Nintendo game, Sega.
Okay, so it's a different company, but we have, like we saw at the Plastic Can Fair, we have some freeze-dried candy. Those freeze-dried Skittles were really interesting. So let's really try something else. They have a much wider variety. But it doesn't like the Taffies. We have, wow, caramel apple puffs puff up a lot, don't they? So do cherry rings. They're a little bit more, but you do think you get more.
It's showtime! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show. Did you notice I'm a pirate? I'm not just a pirate, I'm a pirate captain. I've got a whole ship and everything. No, that's not it. That's a shipwreck. Now, I didn't wreck it. Don't look at me. It had nothing to do with rum that I can remember. My name is Captain Jack Spareribs. No, I'm not Jack Sparrow. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys hiding in the back. I can see you back there. I'm not Jack Sparrow. I'm sorry if I was standing in the way of the sign. Maybe it says Jack Spareribs, not Jack Sparrow. That's Johnny Depp. He couldn't make it today. I don't know, he's in court or something. He's busy. He's always doing something. Are you ready to see amazing feats? All right, here we go. Behold, amazing feats. There's one of them now. Amazing. Work with me, people. The jokes don't get any better than that. That was actually a decent joke. They get progressively worse. I tell the world's worst pirate jokes ever. You've been warned. And now, the wooden stool and the wooden crate. Magic! Look, it's a wooden stool and a plain wooden box, a wooden crate. Magic! It's a table! Ah, look at that, huh? Ooh, it holds things. Ah! I made that one up all by myself, can you tell? It's none other than Blackbeard's ghost in a bottle. What? You can't see him? That's because he's a ghost, duh. Right. Okay, so here's the thing. No one in the future, I'm not going to tell people about him. He'll be a secret. I'll keep him locked away. But ready to go. Then I will come out and I'll say, I'm the world's greatest magician. And he will do all sorts of amazing tricks for me. Watch, I'll show you. We've been practicing a card trick. Now eventually it'll be big tricks. But for now, he's starting learning card tricks. All right, take that card. Don't let me see it. Don't show it to me, but you can take it and slowly show it to everybody out there. I'm going to put the rest of the cards back in the box. We don't need those. We will use some of these, one of those, and we'll use one of these. Your choice. We're going to put it in an envelope. Do you want the envelope of mystery or a plain one? Envelope of mystery. It's fresh. It smells good. No? Plain? Mystery. Good choice. I made it by myself. Blackbeard is going to fly out of this box right here, out of this bottle, out of the box, out of the other box, fly over here, and go into the envelope. Now, don't freak out if you feel it. Because, I mean, some people drop it and say, don't do that. He's going to go into the envelope to look at the card. Then he's going to come out of the envelope and come over here into the deck of cards over here, find the matching card to yours, and make it come out of the deck and rise into the air. By magic only. We know it's a ghost, not magic. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? I was talking to Blackbeard. Just kidding. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
I mean, yes. He says yes. All right, Blackbeard, fly now. Go find the card and make it rise. Go! There we go. He didn't. Blackbeard, go find the... Make it rise, Blackbeard. Maybe I didn't leave the box. Oh, I want to make sure they can... Okay, they can come up. Okay, there we go. So, Blackbeard, go find the... make the card... Okay. I want to make sure he could get the card out of the thing. Okay, Blackbeard, go now! Find the card, fly, make it rise out of the... Did he do anything? Well, he's making me look stupid. Just pretend he feels something. Blackbeard is flying, doing the... Make it fly into the... Did you do that? Did you do that? Are you messing with me? You're supposed to make the card rise from the flank. You're supposed to, come on, get over there and find the card right now. I am not joking. I mean... You didn't do that, did you? Didn't mean to yell, sorry. Blackbeard says that might be your card. Blackbeard, is that the selected card? He says no. That's a joker, your card wasn't. I don't know what he's doing. What was your card? 2 of hearts? Really? Don't get poked on those little bits. Show me the 2 of hearts. He messed up. He didn't even come close. Joker's not even close to the 2 of hearts. That's the black spot. What are you doing with the black spot? You know, now I've got that black spot. Great. Oh, wait. I know how to get rid of it. I've got these. Good thing I brought them. Be gone, black spot. Be gone, black spot. Be gone, black spot. It's a pirate thing. You gotta do it. You know what this is? It's a banana shake. Okay, wait, get your card up. The 2 of hearts, I mean, he wasn't even close. No, that was the black spot. Well, who would steal your card and give you the black spot? No. Here. Go ahead and see if he did this. He's such a show-off. Go ahead. Did he do it? Is that the one? The 2 of hearts. He got it. Give back here a big round of applause. He did it. Boy, you are very brave. That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Maynard, the talking monkey.
Hi, Captain.
And Maynard is here today.
Where?
Don't interrupt. Maynard is here today.
Where?
Let me finish. I was about to tell you.
Sorry.
Maynard is here today.
Why? It was a different question.
Just stop it.
Hey, that's weird, dude.
Don't call me dude. I'm the captain.
Captain Dude.
I'm Captain Jack.
He's Jack Sparrow.
No, I'm not Jack Sparrow. No. Don't start that rumor again. I'm not Jack Sparrow. That's Johnny Depp.
He's so cool.
Yeah, I'm not Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I know. You're not cool at all.
I've got a bag and it's got an empty bottle. Imagine that. I wonder how it got empty. And it goes in the bag and I wave my hand, I snap my fingers, it disappears completely.
Yay!
Don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
Just... Where was I? Completely. And it comes back. Ooh, magic.
That was stupid.
What? No. You know what I mean? I forgot to show you it was gone. You see what happens when you interrupt me? I forgot to all right, I'll do it again. Blah, 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 bottle in the bag, yada, yada, yada. Magic is gone. Completely. See? That's the part I forgot to show you where it's gone. See, it's gone. It's a stupid trick. I'm never doing it again. Never mind. Just say goodbye.
Hello.
No, say goodbye.
Hello.
Everyone say goodbye, Maynard. You hear that? They want you to go. Your turn. Say goodbye.
Hello.
No. Say goodbye.
Hello.
Say goodbye, Maynard.
Goodbye, Maynard.
What has gotten into you today?
Your hand.
No, okay. Not supposed to say that here. That's Maynard the Talking Monkey. My name is Captain Jack Spareribs, not Jack Sparrow. That's Johnny Depp. He's rich and famous. I'm the one that can afford here in Sacramento. Thanks for coming out to the State Fair, and thanks for stopping by my little show over here in Duluth. Have a great rest of your day.
So it seems that, again, the fair has not managed to finish filling this building up. It's not at least the same stuff that was here for the county fair. We have some different activities, plus they brought Captain Jack Spareribs in here, which is probably a mercy for everybody, audience and actor. But they have this, the Dexterity Challenge. I am sure I'm no good at this at all. No food or drink on top. I guess I will short it out. But I've never managed to succeed at a game of Operation. So let's see how long it takes me to fail at this. I picked, they have different ones. Now that obviously is just like massively difficult over there. That one looks fairly simple, but I picked this one because it's a ghost. It's clearly a ghost, so we're gonna do the ghost. And how far can I get? I'm guessing not far. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, I guess I could have pretended to keep doing it and just not failed then. But I'm too honest for that. I'm guessing this one doesn't work either since it's literally leaning on it. Well, you know, it's the first day of the fair. Oh, I think I found the problem. It's not plugged in. Well, maybe we'll try this on another day. Also, they have the cotton candy robot, but I can do the cotton candy robot at the mall, so we won't do the cotton candy robot here. I've actually done that video not that long ago. You can go and find the cotton candy robot video if you really want to see a cotton candy robot. Let's go get a Dole Whip. Let's go do that. Let's go back out in the heat and get us a Dole Whip. So here we have a little taste of Disneyland right here at the State Fair. Gone ahead and gotten us a Dole Whip float. I'm not personally a big fan of pineapple juice, but it's very hot out here. And that is very refreshing that way. And frankly, we need all the liquid we can get at this point. So yeah, it's already melting. So we're gonna cut this part of the video real short. It's cold, it's tasty, it tastes a little like Disneyland. If only we could get a mint julep here, then we'd probably be pretty perfect. But yeah, let's go eat this before it melts completely. All right, so while a lot of things I was hoping would be here haven't been here, one thing has been. It's not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's the same thing from a different people, and it's freeze-dried candy. We tried some of that at the Placer County Fair. We tried the freeze-dried Skittles, almost an M&M's. They were Skittles, and that was, I think, like a cold kitchen candy or something like that, or ice cold candy. I think it was ice cold candy. Well, here we have the Parched Goat has brought their own freeze-dried candies. And we each picked one out. I picked out freeze-dried gummy bears because I thought those look almost nightmarish and huge. And my wife picked out freeze-dried nougat clouds. Now, unlike with the Ice Cold Kitchen stuff, where they had the brand names on things, they didn't here. They had like the Skittles were called like fruit mix crunch or something like that. So I wasn't sure exactly what everything was, at least not when it came to brand name things. I don't know what that drum is from or for, but it does sound ominous, doesn't it? Anyways, we each picked out a thing to try. We'll get it stopped. We each picked out a thing to try. We'll try my... Oh, it just changed. It didn't really stop, did it? I'll try my gummy bears. Let's do a red one. Those are usually cherry. They're very, very light, and they kind of look like a pork rind. Kind of like a pork rind, a little bubbly and light and a little bit crumbly. Can't really detect much of a smell off of it. I mean, it does smell kind of like a gummy bear in like the generic sense, but I don't smell like a fruit flavor or anything. To be fair, there's a lot of strong odors around here, so it could just be that too. Let's give that a try. Yeah, I'll try the gummy bear, but very light and sweet. I mean, obviously sweet, it's gummy bear. But a very light and more delicate flavor to it, or feel to it. Not quite like a pork rind, but in that ballpark. That's actually, that's very interesting. It's a different feel than the Skittles were. Yeah, those are interesting. Those are good. I wonder what does it take to do freeze-dried candy? Because I kind of want to get one of those machines now and try doing this myself. Well, I'm gonna try my wife's while we're here. These ones are actually like properly sealed for your protection. So I have no idea what they actually were originally. Like, I mean, is just like chunks of nougat a thing?
Big hunk.
She thinks they were big hunks. I honestly have no idea. I'm not sure if I've actually even had a big hunk, so I really don't know. This does smell very peanutty though. So that, it does at least have a scent, which those really didn't. So, give it a try. Similar consistency to astronaut ice cream, but peanutty. What do you think?
Big hunk.
She still thinks big hunk. Again, I have no idea. Here, try gummy bear. I'm gonna go for pink. What do you think?
Good.
It's very interesting. Yeah, it tastes like a gummy bear, but the texture is just totally off. Although sometimes I feel like it actually gets more stuck in my teeth than a normal gummy bear would, which is interesting. So yeah, these are interesting. I'm interested now in figuring out how you do this, and you know, if like it's not like a $5,000 piece of equipment, maybe figure out how to do that ourselves. So we've had a lunch, we've had alcohol, we've had candy, we've had Dole Whip, and also I think we've just about had it with the heat. So let's do a couple more things, and I think we're gonna call day one a wrap.
What? Come here. No. Wait. It's on the freeway. It's past the gal now.
So we haven't had any caffeine all day long. Didn't have any coffee before we got here, no tea, nothing. So even though dehydration is a definite risk today, we went ahead to something called Bubblicious Flavor Fusion and picked up a Thai tea with boba. You can't really see because the tea is very dark, but if you look closely, they're in there. So it's I don't want to shake it up because it looks pretty, but I know you gotta shake it up. So you can't shake it too violently because we have a straw in there already, but it's mixing. You can see the boba a little better now. It's mixing up. I just see it's come out top a little bit, and I don't want to do that. Good enough. It's good enough. We'll just, for the purpose of sipping this, I'll just kind of pull the straw up and get some of everything as we go. No, not good. Boba's not tough. Chewy, not overly soft, but not overly tough. As Thai tea tends to be, it's a little sweet. But you know, it's liquid, which is nice right now, and it's a little caffeine, so it's maybe a little more pedestrian than some of the beverages we tried last year, but it's a good one. It's a good one. All right, so I think we're about done for the heat. The heat's about done us in, and honestly, we've stayed longer than I thought we were going to, but there's still lots of stuff to look at. However, we're gonna come at least 2 more times, so you know, we can save some of that stuff for next week's video and the week after that. But I couldn't leave here without checking out the Lost World of Dragons. So, you know, every year they do one of these things. Ultimately, it's a tie-in to Stage 9 and G. Willikers gift and candy shop there. But how could we not come check out the Lost World of Dragons? Just to press a button. There's more stuff in there, but let's start with this. Press a button to begin. So, take the Dragon Challenge.
Hello and greetings to you, inquisitive adventurer. My name is Adrian Mayer, folklore research scholar at Stanford University, and more importantly, head dragonologist here at the Lost World of Dragons.
So dragonologist from Stanford, good.
The study of the legendary creatures known as dragons. Not just anyone can be a dragonologist, you know. Please take one of the documents before you, as it will help you on your quest.
That's going to be a little difficult. There aren't any little documents.
The various worlds of dragons that are depicted here. There are 8 in total, and your document will help you locate them. Once you have obtained a symbol, write it down in the space provided and continue until you have located them all. Upon discovering all 8 symbols, please bring them to my study.
Yeah, so I mean, day 1 of the fair, and we don't have the little booklets, but let's soldier on anyways, and still we can still at least examine the world of dragons, even if we can't become full-on dragonologists. For example, here we have what appears to be a dragon's horde, and somebody in there apparently fighting for it or defending it. I'm not sure if we're attacking or if we're defending, but there's a lot of gold there. And oh, the dragon's asleep. We should probably be quiet. We have more trivia. We'll have to maybe come back and do some trivia. Over here we appear to have oh, we're trying not to. This is field work, and we're trying to hatch the dragons. Not a lot of play on this bellows.
Good. Let's get started. You need to get that fire hot enough to hatch those dragon eggs open. If that fire don't get hot enough, those dragon eggs won't hatch, and I may have to find myself a new apprentice. Right, listen close. When I tell you, start pumping that bellows there. The faster you go, the hotter the fire will get. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right then, get to pumping.
It doesn't seem like it's getting hot.
Doing great. Keep it up.
Oh, there we go. Now we're getting there. I think I'm going to break this. Oh!
That fire is burning with all the fury of the nether world. Great job.
We've done some field work. We've helped to incubate a dragon. Oh, it's gone right back. Oh well. He seems a little confused.
Answer all my questions correctly and gain the treasure.
Trivia? We have to trivia.
When you do fail, perhaps I shall make you my next mouthful.
Is this the dragon behind us, or is this the dragon sleeping in the gold? All right.
First question. Beowulf is the longest epic poem in
I
all
wasn't
English
expecting
history.
literature questions.
It was written between which dates? 500 AD to 700 AD, 700 AD to 1000 AD, 1000 AD to 1200 AD, 1200 AD to 1500 AD.
I have no. I'm gonna go 700 to 1000. No idea.
Second question. The Beowulf poem has inspired many modern-day authors to pen their own best-selling works. Which of the following authors were most famously inspired by the Beowulf poem? J.R.R. Tolkien, Michael Crichton, W.H.
Crichton, Dragon.
George Orwell.
I'm gonna go with Tolkien, and those of them aren't fantasy authors, are they? It's 1984, inspired by Beowulf.
Third question. In your travels, you should have encountered the mythical Philosopher's Stone. What magical qualities does it supposedly possess? Turns
I believe that would be all of the above.
Heal all wounds or sicknesses. Revives dead plants. All of the above.
Because I've read Harry Potter. I've seen Full Metal Alchemist.
Fourth question. Which colored dragon is featured prominently on the flag of Wales? A white dragon, a green dragon, a red dragon, a gold dragon.
You think gold? I have no idea. I don't know the flag of Wales. Nope. Got that one wrong. I'm gonna go with green. And I'm gonna be wrong. Gee, I wonder. I guess maybe it's red. Sorry, if anybody watching this video is Welsh, I apologize for knowing apparently nothing about your country. Principality?
And finally,
what is Wales exactly?
The fifth question. Which Greek hero famously slayed the multi-headed Hydra dragon? Zeus, Poseidon, Apollo, or Hercules?
I'm gonna say Hercules. I don't think Zeus is the lightning dude, Poseidon's the water dude. Apollo brought fire, didn't he?
Hydra Dragon. Wouldn't that be Poseidon?
Okay.
I don't know.
I think Hercules.
You're right. Whatever.
It just seems like more of a Hercules thing.
What? Impossible. It has been an eternity since anyone has had the knowledge to beat my challenge. You're much smarter than you look, appetizing adventurer. The treasure you seek is here. Look quick before it disappears. Go now and allow me to resume my slumber.
Is it the head? Oh, the diamond. There it is. There's a diamond symbol in the chest. That's one of the symbols we'd be looking for if we had the paperwork we needed to actually do this challenge properly. Maybe when we come next week, they'll actually have the paperwork for it. But we know this is diamond. So if you're coming here, you know that this is diamond. You can ride with the sea serpents. Hello. Also, let's get a look at this guy before somebody comes along and snaps off all his teeth. Because it's actually a pretty nice sculpt. And, ooh, are these the papers we needed? No, these are just papers for drawing. Oh, you can trace your own dragon here. And then they conveniently put it in a trash bag to put it into. So that's nice of them. Oh, well look, I guess if we'd looked around before doing the trivia, we'd have gotten the answer to that one question we didn't know the answer to. Because there he is. There's the red dragon of Wales. So again, anybody Welsh watching this, I apologize if I just looked around a little bit more first. I'd have had the answer to that.
Big dragon.
Yeah, we're doing
Around the sky.
doing some fairly awesome shadow puppetry over here. That's a fun little activity. He moves and makes noise. Kind of a loud noise, actually. So I'm guessing we'll have some chests that open up over here, maybe?
Because dragons don't really exist, anthropologists suggest that the idea of dragons came from ancient discoveries of what type of fossils? Bird, snake, dinosaur, fish.
I'm gonna go with dinosaur.
Researchers have found that in German and Norse mythology, dragons are typically depicted as what? Large dogs, ferocious lions with wings, four-headed scorpions, giant sea serpents.
I think sea serpents? In Norse?
Yeah, probably.
It burns when you get it right.
Dragons have existed in Chinese culture and folklore for centuries. Which depiction most accurately describes a Chinese dragon? Greedy and a treasure hoarder. Malevolent and merciless. Bringer of death and chaos. Bringer of luck, power, and strength.
I feel either luck or deadly. What do you think? Let's go with lucky. Hey! I feel greedy and evil are more like European aspects.
Quetzalcoatl is a deity found in Mesoamerican myth and is often called a dragon. What does the name Quetzalcoatl literally mean? Quetzal, bird snake. Feathered god. Important one. Bizarre being.
I think feathered god. I think part of that refers to like bird. I think it's one of these two. What do you think?
The one you said.
Feathered god? No! We failed. Bird snake? Well, I narrowed it down to two.
I guess we should have known that one's part of the movie.
Which of the following is not
Well, I thought that
a
was
type of dragon?
I thought that was red herring.
Wyvern, lung, manticore, lindworm.
A wyvern and a lung, because we looked at that last one, that a lung is a Chinese dragon. Is a manticore considered a dragon? I'm gonna say lindworm. What do you think? See the lindworm or manticore. Must be man. See, no, I didn't. This thing has a serious delay to it. Oh, that was interesting. I've never really thought of a manticore as being a dragon. But... Oh, there's one of the symbols. It's the shield symbol. Also, nice jump scare there, actually. There's no way that sword is not fastened down here. There's absolutely no way. Okay, good. Like, that would be one of the worst ideas you could have, having a loose sword here. Oh, this is the study. This is where we would come if we had the paperwork to do this. Okay, well, so maybe next time we'll have the paperwork and we can do it properly. But I mean, at least we've got the mountains on this one, because it looks like this one's stuck open. This one we have to. This dirt feels of tires. Yeah, there's fossils. Is there or is it wings? Okay, yeah, that's the head. I wasn't sure if like this was part of a wing. But we know from looking in here that we do have the mountains, which are one of the symbols over there. So you can kind of fast track this one. What's in this one over here? Is it the same one? Just because this one has like different stuff in it. This one has nothing at all, but does have a part of a skull. Here's Quetzalcoatl. There's the lightning bolt, and it's blowing wind on me. I guess because we've used the lightning, and nothing else happened until lightning gun.
Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl's name means feathered serpent to the Aztecs, or flying lizard, much like a dragon. Quetzalcoatl was the god of the wind.
Then what they've done in the past, look, you can even animate your own dragon thing here. You can animate your own dragon. So the picture, then move the wings a little bit, adjust the leg, a little more. All right, let's see what it looks like. Well, obviously somebody else before me did some stuff, but that's fun. Direct your own stop motion movie. More trivia. Okay, we looked a little bit about the Asian lung, so 10 questions. This is a longer one. So each correct answer, a lamp lights up.
What is held in a dragon's claw? A flaming pearl, a heart, a diamond, a golden amulet.
I'm gonna go flaming pearl. Is that our first look? There's one back there. There's two lit. Oh, that's just lit by the other light. Okay, that's the actual lit back there.
According to Chinese mythology, how many years does it take for a dragon egg to hatch? 10,000 years, 1,000 years, 900 years, 800 years.
I'm gonna say 10,000. But I'm gonna be wrong. Your turn. It's 1,000. And now we have a lantern over there.
In ancient China, calling the emperor which of the following was a supreme compliment? Dragon heart, dragon breath, dragon face, dragon soul.
I feel like dragon soul. It's heart or soul, I think. But I feel I would say so. And I would be wrong again. Wow. Almost. Okay. No, that would have been my fourth choice. So I would have figured maybe dragon breath just because it's an insult here.
The Chinese dragon is a symbol of good luck, strength, intelligence, bravery.
Well, the other trivia thinks that dragons are lucky, so see, we can use the knowledge we've gathered in other areas to hopefully get this stuff correct.
In Chinese culture, what type of person is compared to a dragon? Brave, outstanding, powerful, clever.
I would say brave. But I should probably stop picking the answers. Not powerful either. So clever maybe? Nope, just outstanding. Here we go. We're halfway through. We have 5 lanterns lit. We're almost at the treasure. We're halfway to the treasure.
In Chinese martial arts, fighting dragon style is based on strength, observing movement, surprise moves, flying kicks.
I've been bad with all my guesses, so you try. Alright, I'm going to say observing movement. And we have 6 lanterns. Three there?
Which number is considered lucky and is often connected with dragons? 9.
Well, the correct answer is obviously 42, but that's not what they're gonna say. I'll go 3. Figured 3 shows them lots of cultures. Which, of course, 9 was divisible by 3, so I'm still right.
Some Chinese jade carving depicting a dragon was created between 5000 and 4500 BC, 4500 and 3000 BC, 3000 and 2500 BC, 2500 and 1400 BC.
4500. Okay, that one was just totally spitballing. 2 more questions.
Chinese dragons contain many forms, including turtle, snake, eagle, tiger.
I mean, I feel like snake should be the obvious one because they look kind of like snakes. But I feel also like tiger. Alright, I'll try snake. Ah, we're both wrong, so. I didn't think they knew what an eagle. Did it have eagles there?
Yeah.
One more. We need one more question.
It is said that a Chinese dragon can disguise itself as a shark, silkworm, crocodile, lizard.
I'm gonna go with silkworm. Why not? I mean, China and silk have a certain link, right? Nothing as large as the entire. Congratulations, Casey. Where's our name? Is it on the screen? Is it going to appear somewhere? It's the dragon's eye. That's our information from this one. That's definitely a fun and cool little experience here. I'm glad they did it. It's something new. They haven't done something quite like this before, and I think it's nice, and I think it'll be entertaining for a lot of people. So the dragons are really cool, but I do think before we leave here, we need to spend a minute with our old pal Zoltar. How can we come and see Zoltar and not give you $1 this time? Okay, so we're gonna feed Zoltar $1 and see what he has to tell us about our future, because it's Zoltar. How can you not?
My name is Zoltar the Gypsy, and I have some words of wisdom to bring you much happiness. As you travel through this life, remember this. If you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Go ahead and let Zoltar tell you more.
See what our future has in store for us. Zoltar is a wordy fellow, but I guess for $1 he should be. Round and round the ball will spin till it draws your good luck in. Ah, I can foretell you good luck in a month or two. The Crystal Gazer has wonderful things in store for you. A dear one will return from a long trip, and your whole life will be different. You have a patient disposition, and your patience is about to be rewarded. Despair not, I say, for your days of despair will soon be over. Your calm spirit and your good sense will see you through all emergencies. You have many friends, particularly in the armed forces. That feels like a very un-Zoltar thing. They are loyal to you and are glad of an opportunity to be of service to you. Play again. Guess we should have used these numbers for the Super Lotto. But there you go. There you go. Someone's coming back from a long trip, and your patience will be rewarded. One more thing for those of you who are using this as a cheat sheet for the dragon thing. If you open the third drawer over here, you get the water symbol, and this is on the display. Looks like the Greek one. Oh, see, there's Legend of Hercules. It's referenced somewhere. So yeah, this one is about the Hydra. So the Hydra has like the watery wind symbol. It is so hot out here, even the water main is sweating. To give you some idea of how hot it truly is. And because of that, we actually have been here longer than I thought we would make it. But we're gonna call this video a day. We never got to the Midway. We got to the World of Dragons, but we'll get to the Midway next time. We'll probably come in by the Midway next time. So we'll have a video on that next time. Overall, still doesn't feel like the pre-end of the World Fair. Still like a lot of stuff missing. And honestly, the food thing, food was a little disappointing. I wish we'd found some more interesting and exciting stuff than we did. But you know, we found some good music, and we saw some dragons, and we saw Captain Jack's Spareribs, and we got tea and Dole Whip. I mean, it's hardly a failure. It's just didn't really run into anything particularly new. But yeah, it is way too hot out here, and yeah, we'll just save the rest of this, the art, the CBD exhibit, the Midway. We'll save that for next week's video or the week after that. Again, we're coming 2 more times. Anything we didn't see today, we will see when we come back. If there's anything that, you know, if you've come here and there's something that I missed out on that you think is important to include, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm you know, there may be a thing that just I always skip out on, or I didn't realize was here this time, that I would be really impressed with, and I won't know about it unless you tell me. So please go ahead, let me know of anything that I'm missing out on. But we will end this here. That's a shiny umbrella, isn't it? Bet that repels the sunlight really well. We will end it here. I hope you found this trip at all interesting and entertaining. If you did, go ahead, give it a like. If you saw any food things as we walked around that you would like to get an opinion on, you know, let me know. If it's something that I don't think that's absolutely abhorrent, maybe I'll give it a try. But otherwise, I thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I need to go turn the air conditioning on in the car, so I will see you in the next video. Also, I desperately need some water. See you in the next video.